Fall of 2001, 9/11 had just happened. Our community, the whole country, was in a bit of a panic. There was a lot of fear. There was talk of canceling trick-or-treating activities that year because people just felt like there was enough scary stuff in the world. Aldi Burroughs decided to go ahead and have trick-or-treat night, but we knew there were people who still felt afraid to let their kids go door to door, to walk around their neighborhoods. We had a group from church who were just talking about this and decided, what if we had a party at our church where we gave people candy, we had a lot of fun, we invited our neighbors, and that's when the Fall Fling was born. We advertised it as more candy than you would find in any other place in Palmyra. Who wouldn't want to come to that? Travel on through the years, we take the party out to the parking lot. We had games, we had hot dogs, drinks, we had inflatables, and then that eventually spilled out into Cherry Street at our old building. So we had a line of cars, and it just made sense for the people who lived around our church to come to this event. They were out anyway on trick-or-treat night, so why not just walk through our parking lot, have a good time, and continue on their way? And so it really became a neighborhood thing. Last year was our first year having the Fall Fling at this facility. This facility is great. We have more space than we've ever had. We have great lawn that we could do the Fall Fling on. Our problem is it's not an easily accessible place for walking. What are we gonna do? We can't ask people to make it part of their trick-or-treating activities if they can't get here easily on foot. We don't want people to cross the main road. It's getting dark. So we decided to have it on Saturday instead. We had lots of people show up. It was a lot of fun. Everyone who came had to drive, and so we're just missing that rubbing shoulders with our neighbor kind of thing. So this year we've decided, instead of taking all of that time, resource, and putting it into a big event at our church, we want to ask you to take the party to your neighborhood. We want to have Fall Fling outposts all over Palmyra. Every neighborhood, if they get trick-or-treaters, we want you to be a part of this. We will have things that you can hand out to the kids. We'll still have our Frisbees, we'll have our pens, we'll have some other things. We'll have a little flyer that tells kids all about Kids Connection. If you live in a place where you don't get a lot of trick-or-treaters or no trick-or-treaters, we encourage you to find somebody who does. We get tons of trick-or-treaters at my house. I would love to have some people come and help us make the outpost a success. Take the party to your house. I want to call it The Church Has Left the Building. We don't need to bring people here for the Fall Fling. We can take the Fall Fling to them. And imagine if you've got your neighbors who are already walking through your neighborhood. This is the one night of the year everyone in your neighborhood is out and about. They're friendly, they're talking to each other, they're meeting each other's kids. We want the spirit of the Fall Fling to go out into the communities. Why do we have to change it? We don't have that feeling of a neighborhood at this location. At our old church building, there were houses all around us and a cemetery. They didn't come to the Fall Fling. It just made sense for us to rub shoulders with them. We don't have the neighborhood feel anymore. And that's where community is built. Now let's say that you would like to take this a step further. Let's say you think it would be fun to have a little fire pit in your front yard and you want to let the kids come and make s'mores, or you want to make hot dogs for everybody who comes by, or cotton candy or popcorn. Okay, those things cost a little more money than just buying candy and handing out stuff. We would love to help you with that. We want this to be a party in your neighborhood. And so if you have a great idea, but you need a little help with the funding, we would love for you to come see me. We would like to help make that happen in your neighborhood on behalf of Encounter Church. There are so many needs in this community, and those are needs our church can meet. They're gonna remember that their neighbor handed them a flyer about a church, and they're gonna be more likely to seek us out. Because in a big event like what we've had on our property, while that's fun, brings a lot of people out, it doesn't build the relationship. But if you have a party in your neighborhood on behalf of Encounter Church, you're building relationship right there. It's just tons of Fall Flings. There's a Fall Fling everywhere. No matter where you live in Palmyra, we would love for you to be one of our Fall Fling outposts. We would love for you to hand out some of our stuff. It's fun stuff, kids love it. If you live in a neighborhood where there's more than one family who attends our church, team up with them. Have them come over to your house, or you go to their house, have a big party in your yard. People will be walking through, what's happening over there? We gotta check it out. If yours is the most fun house in the neighborhood, people are gonna remember that. If you live in a place where you don't get a lot of trick-or-treaters, or no trick-or-treaters, or you don't have good sidewalks, so you know nobody's gonna be walking by your house, go to somebody else's house. We need to find better ways to engage with the people who live around us. We can't do that in this parking lot. What better night to do that than trick or treat night? When people are out already. It's a big party already, and you're just making it even better by being a presence in your neighborhood.